Hey you guys, what's up? This is probably gonna be the most chillax video you've ever seen me film. Just here in my backyard walking around, but I wanted to update you guys as my subscribers what's going on in the channel, why I'm gonna be gone for a while, and get you guys engaged in some questions that I have that I feel like are really important that I've wanted to ask you guys for a while. If you're not a subscriber, I don't know why you'd click on this video for someone that you don't follow. So most likely you're subscribed and you follow me, you're interested in this content, so I really want to get some feedback from you guys, but also update you guys on my leave of absence while I'm going to be gone for a while. If you've been following me for a long time, you'll know that I wound up being in a place where I had to get double jaw surgery, and finally the time has come. Finally the time has come for me to get that double jaw surgery. At the time of watching this video, I actually would have gotten the surgery already. So I'm posting this up a little bit after I've already gone into surgery. I went into surgery, I think 4 days ago from the time of watching this video. I may or may not be out of the hospital by now. Rock pigeon just decided to land right next to me. Anyways, excuse the interruption. It's birds, you can't help it. But yeah, I have been in surgery, and most likely I'm out of the hospital by now. Hopefully I'm out of the hospital by now. But what that means for me is my mouth is going to be screwed or wired shut for either 4 to 6 weeks following this, which means that unfortunately there's nothing I can really do about this YouTube channel. There was no way I was gonna be able to prep enough content with the amount of time that I had. I do have one more video prepared. So I have one more video that is really cool that is going to be released next weekend. So you guys will have one more video following this video before I take a sabbatical, but most likely I will not be coming back until 2022, maybe the end of December, if my recovery goes well. So yeah, just kind of wanted to update you guys on that, let you guys know why I'm gone. I'm not just leaving and just kind of taking a cold drop out of YouTube. But there's actually a real medical reason, which I can't, because I can't talk for 4 to 6 weeks. But I want to let you guys know that I appreciate you guys. I thoroughly enjoy doing YouTube. It's super time consuming. I mean, to do it well, I feel like you need to put so much time and effort, not to mention heart, into it. And I really have dedicated so much of my time and my energy into trying to make good content for you guys, and I really hope you guys have enjoyed that over the past gosh, it's been a year and a half now that I've been doing it. It's been kind of amazing that this rock pigeon just keeps creeping closer. Let me just look at that. This buddy is bold. And he's drinking water. It's quite amazing how close wildlife will get when they're human friendly and tame with you. It's ridiculous. Actually, speaking on that Sigma video that I made last week in release, and I was talking about minimum focusing distance and how that can actually be important with the telephoto lens. That's why I could have literally just leaned over and reached out and touched him. But anyways, we were getting super distracted. Point being that YouTube, right? It's something I invest a lot of time and energy and love into, and I love bringing you guys along with me. But yeah, it is time consuming, and I found myself just very, very much in love with the YouTube world and doing that, and I've loved just being able to encourage and inspire you guys and teach you guys. But yeah, it's become something where, as my wife and I are moving forward in our marriage and starting to think about having kids soon, something that I am just needing to put a lot more consideration into how much time I'm putting into it, especially with the results that it's yielding. What is cool, and what I do want to say thank you to you guys for supporting me, is that I've actually started to make a decent amount of money on YouTube. You know, it's not covering my full expenses by any means, but it's starting to get there, right? It's covering about 25% of my income currently, which is a dream. Like, I never really expected a year and a half ago when I started YouTube that I'd ever make more than, you know, $5 off of YouTube. But consistently I'm starting to make money on it, which has been cool. But as I'm moving forward in life, I'm kind of at a crossroads of really needing to decide, is this what I want to commit to fully into, and can I do it? Or do I need to, you know, start building that life and just leave it as much more of a passive side hobby, and start building a life better for my family, financially, and physically. And so all that to say that I really want to jump into YouTube next year. I'm taking a break, right, throughout these next 2 months, roughly 3 months. and you guys won't see me for a while. I'm gonna have lots of time to think because I will literally just be sitting in a room with my mouth wired shut, trying to recover. And so I'm gonna have lots of time to think, and I'm really looking forward to thinking about how I'm going to restructure my whole business model around YouTube and wildlife photography this upcoming year. So with that being said, I did have a couple questions for you guys. I really wanted to get some of your guys' insight on, just what you guys would prefer, what you guys would do. That way, hopefully I can wind up succeeding as I hop into YouTube this upcoming year. So first question that I had for you guys, I found it really interesting. I've been running polls, as a lot of you probably know, over the past few weeks and months on my YouTube channel. One of the things that was super interesting to me was seeing how polarized my audience is split between my wildlife photography adventures, right? My inspirational vlog-like content versus my workshops, right? Like, people either loved or hated my wildlife photography adventures. They loved following me along, being inspired, getting to see that adventure, or they were like, I could do completely without that and all I really want to do is learn from you, right? So something I've been debating is question number one for you guys. Let me know in the comments what you think of all these things below. Question number one being, should I wind up splitting my channels? Because I feel like I have such a distinct, separate audience in that, and largely about 70% of you guys do follow me for my wildlife photography adventures, which is a huge aspect of what I do, and actually probably what I feel like I'm most called to do. But I do love to teach as well. Outside of my mentorships, I enjoy doing a couple teaching videos every once in a while and really helping you guys out with your photography. So I've been debating splitting those things into two different areas, two different channels to best like optimize the algorithm and keep it to where subscribers aren't only clicking on half of my content depending on what they like. So let me know in the comments below what you guys kind of think of that, if you guys would like a layout more like that or not, or if you guys like how it is now. Question number two, I wrote them down that way I wouldn't forget. Question number two that I had for you guys, I've been thinking a lot over the past 2-3 months about starting up a podcast. I don't like just starting up a bunch of things and just doing them, you know, halfway and then quitting them soon or anything like that. So when I dive into things, I really like to dive deep into them. So I've been debating starting up a podcast. If you guys would be interested in that, exploring ideas, you know, and maybe 15-20 minute episodes of maybe whether that's anything from ethics to the way that we are as a wildlife photography culture, to learning different skills or different techniques, what people prefer, doing it with anyone from other professional wildlife photographers to people that are even maybe parts of my mentorship programs as some of my students, and bringing them on the show or things like that. So let me know, question number two, what you guys would think about a podcast. If that just sounds boring to you, just be honest. I'm not going to be offended. If that sounds like something you wouldn't invest your time into listening to or really be interested in, let me know. But if that sounds really interesting to you guys, I'd love to know. That way I can see if that'd be worth it or not, to show you guys something like that. So that's question number two. Question number three is, I know that I get a lot of messages from you guys about my workshops. I shouldn't say a lot, but I get a decent amount of messages from you guys about my workshops, saying, man, I wish I could take a workshop with you, but I live all the way across the United States, but I live in another country. With another country thing, I don't think I'm ready to take those steps yet, but possibly within the United States, the idea of traveling doesn't necessarily throw me off. I do like to travel, and so I was interested just to kind of get your guys' thoughts if you live in the United States and other different states, if you guys would be interested in me traveling around and doing workshops in your guys' area, and if you guys would be willing to pay for that. Typically for my workshops, I charge somewhere between $150 to $200. I would probably have to charge a little bit more for that as I travel because of the fact that, you know, there's travel costs incorporated. But if I get enough of that around the United States, I definitely would be more open to that, and even possibly in every other country. So let me know if you're from a different country as well. But I do know that that would take a lot more, obviously, financially for me to be able to commit to those things. So I am interested on that. Let me know your answer to question number three in the comments below as well. Question number four, and I think this is one of the bigger ones for me. How can I best offer a mentorship program to you? If you guys aren't taking a mentorship program with me, I'd love to know why. Why is that? Is it the price? Like, do you just not have the money? Do you not take wildlife photography seriously enough to really care about, you know, getting super good at it and paying money to learn about it? Are you more of a casual wildlife photographer? Number three, maybe you're saying, you know, like I don't think that I have the need for it or anything like that, right? So there could be a billion different reasons why, but I'd really love to know, because while I have had some success with my wildlife photography mentorship, and I really love the students I get to work with now, shout out to all you guys. You guys are amazing. You guys are awesome, and I love working with you guys. But yeah, I'm just curious because I know that is one of the ways that I see myself, right? I was talking about in the future expanding to where I can do this full time and commit my time full time into my YouTube channel and the surrounding aspects of wildlife photography. And I know my mentorships have slowly become a very viable way for me to be able to do that. And so let me know what that is for you guys. That way, if there's anything I can do, hopefully I can start offering stuff that is more maybe intriguing to you guys, or better suited for you guys. That way it can not only benefit you guys, but also help push this dream and push this journey forward. I'm such a big dreamer, guys. I have such big goals, and this upcoming year is going to be crazy. I have no idea how to even express the plans I have for it this upcoming year. I think you guys are going to love a lot of the content that I have coming up, but we're going to get there. I'm not going to get too excited about it right now because I'm about to be off for 2 months. So I'll come back, I'll let you guys know, and it'll be pretty exciting. So yeah, thank you guys so much for following me, supporting me, for answering these questions below. If you guys answer these questions below, I'm going to be sending some free camo gear to some random person that answers in these comments below, just as a little incentive to get some feedback from you guys. I really want to know what you guys think, so please let me know below, and I'll pick out someone at random to send some camo gear to. I know for me, there's nothing better than some free camo gear. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoy this. I can use all the prayers and everything that you guys have to send my way over these next 2 months, as I will not only be in pain, especially at the beginning quite a bit. My mouth will be the size of a watermelon, but I will also be bored out of my mind for probably the next month or so. So all that to say, thanks you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoy next week's video. It's gonna be the last one for a while, so don't forget to click on it and watch it. Hopefully it inspires you guys, pushes you guys to the next 2-3 months of me being gone, and I cannot wait to come back excited and with some good content for you guys next year. I'll see you guys soon.